collaboration. The Cronkite School and Arizona PBS working together in new ways to bridge the classroom to the community in the digital age.
Explore new ideas and new worlds here on Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University.
Tickets are now available for the annual Walter Cronkite Award for Excellence in Journalism Luncheon, held Monday, November 21st at the Sheraton Grand Phoenix. Join media industry and community leaders in honoring this year's recipient, award-winning journalist and CBS Evening News anchor Scott Pelley. The annual Walter Cronkite Award for Excellence in Journalism Luncheon. cronkite.asu.edu/luncheon.
Coming up next on Arizona PBS, Life and World. Get the inside scoop on what's happening at Arizona PBS. Become an insider. You'll receive weekly updates on the most anticipated upcoming programs and events. Get the insider delivered to your email inbox. Visit azpbs.org to sign up today. Coming soon to Arizona PBS.
On the next Arizona Horizon, former NATO Ambassador Kurt Volker is here to discuss the latest in foreign affairs, including America's role in the Syrian civil war. And we'll learn about a program that provides services to elderly residents of the Westward Ho.
Before America votes.
Make America great stronger together.
From Frontline's political team, the inside story. The Choice 2016.
Sunday night at 8:30 on Arizona PBS. Support for Arizona PBS comes from viewers like you and from
Love and Life After 50 magazine, providing travel, entertainment, health, and lifestyle news for mature Arizonans for the past 35 years. Online at loveandlife.com and available at all Valley Walgreens locations.
From the Cronkite Studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
Fentanyl is so potent, an amount equivalent to just a few grains of salt could kill. It's one of the many prescriptions adding up to addiction.
I like it because she's nice.
Street vendors are woven into the Valley community, but some face difficulties when it comes to getting business permits.
And millions of people are told to leave their homes as Florida braces for its first Category 4 hurricane in nearly a decade.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Veronica Acosta.
And I'm Danielle Kernkamp. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, an investigative report on a growing danger in prescription drug abuse. Cronkite News is dedicated to tracking the use of opioids across Arizona. The highly addictive drugs not only affect the user, but their loved ones as well. One of those drugs is fentanyl. Investigative reporter Carla Lariano is in the broadcast center with the troubling trend.
It's the drug that killed Prince earlier this year. Just a few grains of fentanyl can be deadly. As part of our ongoing project on drug addiction, I found out what makes this drug so dangerous when it gets out on the streets. Just this year, Pima County has seen 260 opioid overdose victims come through this morgue. Medical examiner Greg Hess says more and more of those deaths involve a dangerous painkiller called fentanyl.
When that type of drug enters the supply for people that are substance abusers, they have a increased propensity to overdose on that medication because it's more potent than what they're used to.
Pima County had 7 fentanyl-related deaths in 2014. That number jumped to 17 in 2015.
Essentially, it reflects the prevalence of the drug in the community, as we were describing. So the way that the drug is smuggled into the United States and where it goes and who's buying it and who's distributing it.
In the medical field, fentanyl is meant only for patients suffering from the most severe pain, but it's also causing concern among law enforcement who are seeing it in drug busts across the country.
What we suspect is that large quantities of fentanyl, pure fentanyl, are arriving into the country, and then it is being used to adulterate tablets.
Agents with the Drug Enforcement Administration say fentanyl originates in China, is smuggled into the U.S. from Mexico, and often disguised as prescription pills or mixed in with other street drugs.
The traditional dose that a heroin user takes, if it's got fentanyl in it, it will kill you. And you won't even know it's there sometimes, but it will kill you.
This poses a threat to the officers who seize these drugs.
Counterfeit tablets, they appear to be one drug, but when we go to analyze it, we find that there's fentanyl in that. So law enforcement who might stumble across it in a traffic stop or something and accidentally get exposed could have some very dangerous effects.
But fentanyl abuse isn't limited to just street drugs.
There's always the risk for the diversion of pharmaceutical grade fentanyls from hospitals, medical practitioners, and even patients.
This father of 5 started using fentanyl while working as a nurse anesthetist. After administering it to a patient, he injected it into his own arm.
The heavens parted, the angels sang. Those temporary problems that I was experiencing went away. And just for a few minutes, life was okay again.
6 months later, he sought treatment for his addiction.
This disease doesn't discriminate. It can touch anyone. You can be a priest, you can be a minister, you can be a high school arts teacher, you can be the doctor that you go see for your ailments.
Stewart's decision to go seek treatment allows him to keep his job where he still treats patients every day. With the investigative team, Carla Liriano, Cronkite News.
Cronkite News is taking an even deeper look into the problems of opioid addiction. If you or your family has faced opioid abuse, we want to hear your story. You can go online to cronkitenews.azpbs.org to fill out our online query.
U.S. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack has announced a program to reduce rural poverty nationwide. The project involves partnership with 26 community development organizations to give long-term low-interest financing to local entities. The partnership will provide $401 million to help community education, health, and infrastructure. The Agriculture Department said many of the projects will be in some of the poorest areas of the U.S., such as communities in Appalachia, areas along the U.S.-Mexico border, and the Mississippi Delta region.
The Marcos Deniza Housing Project in South Phoenix is home to more than 360 low-income families. Many of them work in jobs like retail or food service and can't afford to live anywhere else. Still, most want a way out. Reporter Anthony Marroquin took a look at a program that's looking to help them do just that.
Thanks to a $2 million federal grant, the City of Phoenix plans to help residents with job interview training and professional clothing to make getting a higher paying job just a little bit easier. I spoke with some of the community members about the new project, and they all had the same reaction: relief.
It's kind of rough around the edges sometimes, but other than that, it's a nice community. This is a nice area.
Like Cortiana Edwards, many of the residents at the Marcos Deniza Affordable Housing Complex work hard to make the money they have, but it's not always enough.
I worked at the G-Bag Guest store in Arizona Mills and the Ross store at the same time, and the check was nothing. I couldn't even pay my rent.
That may soon change thanks to a grant from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. The city will use the money to work directly in the community, offering training on site. Deputy Housing Director William Emerson says this is a key advantage of the project because residents don't have to travel anywhere to get the help they need.
So often we only get to plant a seed, but here we've got 4 years to visit with every single family. And so we get to plant the seed, we get to water the seed.
The median household income in the half square mile around this complex is just under $11,000, or about a quarter of the amount in Phoenix. So it's not that residents necessarily dislike it here. Many of them just dream about the day when they can afford to buy their own and bigger place.
It helps because we could stop depending on help from these projects and go find something bigger for the kids.
Delia Mora says she's been looking for a job for months without any luck and will look forward to having a way to be able to help her granddaughter get further along in life than she did.
It's important to get up and move forward so you're not stuck in one place all your life.
Moving forward to benefit the future. The money will be broken up into $500,000 installments over 4 years, which the city hopes will help it see a 50% increase in the employment rate of the community. In Phoenix, Anthony Marroquin, Cronkite News.
Street vendors often work for themselves. Some are just one person selling food from a cart. Cronkite News reporter Yesenia Beltran joins us to talk about what it takes for these tiny vendors to make a living.
The City of Phoenix requires all street vendors, no matter how small, to get a license. So far, they have issued 120 permits. Some vendors operate without a license because they feel it is difficult to qualify. Nearly every day, Marta Rojas pedals her cart through this West Phoenix neighborhood. When her loyal customers hear this sound, they flock to her cart. The kids love her mangoes, shaved ice, and of course, corn on the cob.
I like it because she's nice.
Martha has been a street vendor for 13 years and is originally from Puebla, Mexico.
I like being here, working, meeting people, knowing the community. It's nice.
She has faced many challenges and is one of the few women doing this job.
People who rob, people who yell at you in the streets, all the people that are on drugs, that don't know and lose consciousness, we put ourselves out there to all those dangers.
The mother of 3 has run into problems because she does not have a vendor's license.
I don't have a license. The only license I have is from God.
Rojas does not qualify because the city requires proof of legal immigration status. She says other longtime vendors are also operating without permits. Rojas dreams of becoming a citizen.
One comes to this country to advance and move forward. Every person's dream, every parent's dream, because I have kids. I can't do it anymore, and well, I've always dedicated myself to this.
She hopes to open a storefront one day. Vendors operating without a license run the risk of getting a citation and having to pay a fine. The fine is determined by the courts, and the city clerk told me that she is unable to provide the range because it runs on a case-by-case basis. Live in downtown Phoenix, Yesenia Beltran, Cronkite News.
The City of Phoenix will now acknowledge Indigenous Peoples Day rather than Columbus Day on Monday. Phoenix is the largest city of 26 across the country celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day with the hope to help citizens better understand the history of the country. Vice Mayor Kate Gallego commented on the event, saying, "Our tribal communities formed the original settlements in Phoenix, and one cannot consider the history, the heritage, or the roots of our city without acknowledging that those roots are firmly grounded in the centuries of Indigenous culture in the Salt River Valley."
Border Patrol agents nearing retirement are being locked into a set number of overtime hours. The new policy is aiming to control pension costs. But the Government Accountability Office says it could create an administrative burden and deter potential new hires. A union official says it is no different from any other federal law enforcement agency's pay system.
Multiple Arizona-based Indian tribes are being given over $6.8 million in federal grants. A U.S. attorney says the funds are intended to combat crime, assist victims of crime, and promote public safety and officer safety. The Pasquayaqui tribe is receiving the most money, about $1.6 million, followed by the Tohono O'odham Nation receiving over $1.3 million, and the Colorado River Indian tribes receiving about $1 million.
Downtown Phoenix is one step closer to getting its first grocery store. The City Council approved new financial incentives for a new Fry's food store last night by a vote of 7-2. Phoenix will give developer Red Development more than $18 million in sales tax reimbursements. This new high-rise should begin construction later this year across the Talking Stick Resort Arena. It will include a Fry's food store, 300 apartments, and an office space. Red Development is buying the parking lot from the City of Phoenix for $18 million. Construction is scheduled to be completed by 2018.
The November election is just over a month away.
And the deadline to register to vote in Arizona is on Monday. Coming up on Cronkite News, how the Maricopa County Recorder's Office is informing voters to ensure a smooth election.
And what One Valley Food Bank is doing to help serve the hungry with special dietary needs.
I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Now all my dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. It's good to be alive right about now. right about now.
Tickets are now available for the annual Walter Cronkite Award for Excellence in Journalism Luncheon, held Monday, November 21st at the Sheraton Grand Phoenix. Join media industry and community leaders in honoring this year's recipient, award-winning journalist and CBS Evening News anchor Scott Pelley. The annual Walter Cronkite Award for Excellence in Journalism Luncheon. cronkite.asu.edu/luncheon.
With a little more than a month away from the general election, some Maricopa residents are still not registered to vote. Jesse Canales tells us some issues voters have had with the registration process.
Voter groups say the Maricopa County Recorder's Office needs to be more clear in registration dates and polling locations.
Excuse me, guys. Are you guys currently registered to vote?
This will be one of the last days you see someone like this.
It's Glendale. Oh, it's Glendale? Yes, sir.
That's Elijah Guy. His job is to register people to vote.
I just go around, I see a random person and stuff, and I just ask them like, hey, are you registered to vote? Can I get you registered today?
Guy spends 8 hours walking around registering people to vote. He says it is more difficult than he thought. The last day to register is Monday, Columbus Day.
It has its days, sometimes, people just don't want to vote. They think it's a scam, and, cause a random person coming up to you asking you if you want to vote.
As difficult as Guy has found the registration process, some voter groups say the Maricopa County Recorder's Office has made it more difficult to cast your ballot. There's been a polling place change in Tempe from the Knights of Pythia's Lodge to ASU's Tempe campus.
Hopefully this is the last mistake that happens in Tempe with misinformation, because we've registered over 138,000 voters this election, and we want to make sure that this office gets it right.
The Maricopa County Recorder's Office says voters will know where to go because sample ballots will notify them of the polling place change. Those go out 11 days before the general election.
It says in big letters, your polling place may have changed. This is the polling place where you need to go to on election day.
The post office will be closed Monday, but the Maricopa County Recorder's Office will be open for voters who waited till the last minute to register.
If you can't stop by the Recorder's Office on Monday, you can still find several canvassers around the county with a pen in hand to help you register, or just go to servicearizona.com. Jesse Canales, Cronkite News.
The two U.S. Senate candidates will face each other in a debate on Monday. The debate, sponsored by Arizona PBS and the Arizona Republic, will be live on Cronkite News' Facebook page, azcentral.com, and Arizona PBS. Your questions could be featured in the McCain-Kirkpatrick debate. Go on Facebook and Twitter to send us your questions by posting them with the hashtag AZDebate.
Today, presidential nominee Hillary Clinton is off the campaign trail, speaking at a fundraiser in Washington, D.C. Clinton says her opponent, Donald Trump, seems to have a weird fascination for dictators, mentioning Russian President Vladimir Putin.
He's had kind words to say about Saddam Hussein and Kim Jong-un. I don't understand it. There seems to be some misunderstanding between what it means to have a dictatorship and provide leadership.
At the event, she added that Trump doesn't seem to know the difference between ally and adversary. The Trump campaign is running a new nationwide ad that highlights his child care plan.
We can't get ahead. Child care costs have us stuck. Donald Trump is listening.
Trump ran another ad this week talking about tax reductions and paid maternity leave. These ads are following Trump's rally in Prescott Valley, where he promised to make America rich again. If you're flying out of Sky Harbor within the next month, expect a longer wait on the runway.
Coming up on Cronkite News, why the airport is closing down one of their runways for an entire month.
We still have a Category 4 storm off the coast of Florida with packing winds about 140 miles an hour. Coming up next, I'll show you the track of the storm and what Florida can expect.
5 terms in the Senate, 3 terms in the House, 2 figureheads of Arizona politics, 1 debate before Election Day. Arizona PBS and the Arizona Republic bring you the 2016 U.S. Senate debate for the state of Arizona. Republican Senator John McCain and Democratic Representative Ann Kirkpatrick face to face on the future of our state, our nation, our world. McCain versus Kirkpatrick, the 2016 U.S. Senate debate for the state of Arizona, Monday, October 10th at 7 p.m. here on Arizona PBS.
I've been getting used to waking up.
Come and play with us.
Onward and onward.
ideas open up a whole new world of possibilities.
The more you know about history, the more you know about yourself.
The sky is the limit.
Sky Harbor's north runway was closed for construction today for scheduled renovations. Airport officials say that with only 2 south runways, flights in the early mornings and evenings could be delayed as much as 30 minutes. Travelers and those picking up travelers are advised to plan accordingly. The closure will last until November 6th.
Hurricane Matthew is pummeling the Bahamas, and its dangerous winds have picked up speed as the storm continues north toward Florida. Hurricane Matthew remains a Category 4 storm with sustained winds of 140 miles per hour and gusts even higher. The storm has already killed at least 113 people in 3 Caribbean countries. Nearly all of those people died in Haiti. About 1.5 million people are under evacuation orders in low-lying areas along the Florida coast. President Obama has already declared a state of emergency in advance of any landfall. Forecast tracks of the storm vary on where Hurricane Matthew will have the most impact.
Tyler Klaus is tracking the latest in our weather center.
We still have this Category 4 hurricane, Hurricane Matthew, off the coast of Florida, and that's working its way up. Over the next couple of hours, we have warnings in place already. Hurricane warning in effect for most of the coast of Florida, going all the way up into Charlotte, and we have a couple hurricane watches for the rest of South Carolina over the next couple of days. It's going to continue to work its way up the coast. Once about Friday at 12 p.m., it's going to be a Category 3 hurricane right about the Orlando area between Orlando and Jacksonville. And over the next weekend or so, it's going to continue up through Charleston as a Category 1. Then it's going to make this 90-degree turn out over the Atlantic, and most of the models are showing that 90-degree turn, as you can see here. But anywhere between Charlotte and Myrtle Beach is where it'll take that turn and kind of dissipate then out here in the Atlantic Ocean. Back here in Phoenix, so temperatures are really mild. 89 degrees in Phoenix, 65 degrees up in Flagstaff, and 86 degrees down in Tucson. Over the next couple of hours, we're going to drop down to 85 degrees at 6 p.m., only 78 degrees tonight at 9 p.m. with clear skies. Waking up tomorrow, 68 degrees with sunny skies. Your weekend looks great. Really no rain in the forecast. Maybe a 10% chance on Saturday, but not very much. 94 degrees on Saturday, 97 degrees on Friday. Sunday looks great with a 30% chance of rain at 96 degrees. And on Tuesday, 95 degrees with sunny skies. Tyler Klaus, Cronkite Weather.
1 in 5 families in Arizona are in need of emergency food that food banks can provide. But they don't usually have the healthiest options, and people with dietary restrictions usually can't eat what's been donated. Cronkite News reporter Natalie Tarangoli takes us to a special food bank filling those needs.
Unfortunately, at least a good 70-80% of boxes you get, you cannot eat. You literally can't eat.
Marsha Burton is diabetic and has high blood pressure. She also relies on food banks to help her get by. Burton needs to eat healthy foods that are low in sodium and that won't raise her blood pressure. But when she gets a donation box and takes out everything she can't have, she isn't left with much.
You're getting maybe 4 or 5 items you can actually eat.
She recently discovered Cultural Cup Food Bank, where they focus on customizing donation boxes to people's religious or medical dietary restrictions. Burton was so happy she was able to take home food she can actually eat that she cried during her first visit.
It was amazing to me. I was like, wow, I'm actually going to get food I can eat, I can tolerate. I don't have to worry about my health.
Other food banks are making the push towards healthier options as well.
It's not just that canned food box anymore that the food bank distributes.
Jerry Brown said St. Mary's is giving away more fruits and vegetables than ever before, making up almost a third of all food distributed.
They're also walking home with a bag of fresh celery or potatoes or carrots or whatever it is we have on hand at that point to give them a healthier option and to try to give that diet a real balance.
Lower income or homeless population, we give them an atmosphere that, we listen to their dietary needs.
Sabia Keskin says Cultural Cup strives to give diet-friendly items to 2,000 or 3,000 families every month.
At least it gives them a little bit of hope that they can get out of whatever problem that they're having.
For Burton, her monthly food box means she won't be eating foods she shouldn't be and won't be hungry. In Phoenix, Natalie Tarangoli, Cronkite News.
Raising a service dog isn't easy,
but some ASU students are doing it thanks to a club on campus. Coming up on Cronkite News, how Sparky's Service Dog Club is changing lives.
the confidence to lead our country.
This isn't reality television.
I feel like Hamilton reached out from history and wouldn't let me go until I told his story.
I make no apology for my actions. I would do the same again.
How have we come so far and yet have so far to go?
Right there, coming up.
In 1920s Melbourne,
careful with the hand luggage. My pistol's in there somewhere and it may still be loaded.
Phryne Fisher is a detective.
Things could get interesting around here.
Thought they already were.
Who isn't afraid to live a little.
I hope you're not concealing a dangerous weapon under that skirt.
I'm concealing a lot of things.
Why do you think you could just run off on your own?
Because I'm carrying a gun.
The irresistible series, Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries.
Saturday night at 10 on Arizona PBS.
Sparky's Service Dog Club began just 18 months ago, and soon one of their own will be graduating and going down a new path in life.
Kristoff isn't just like any other black Labrador. He's a service dog who will soon be leaving his razor, which is what the group calls those who live with and train these dogs.
He's going to be a diabetic alert dog, so he's going to a child with type 1 diabetes, and he will alert to their high or low blood sugar when it changes on them.
But Kristoff isn't the only dog who's a part of Sparky's Service Dogs. There's also Quest and Quantico, who've been with their razors for some months now.
It's a lot of responsibility, but watching them grow and learn new things, and one day it's like you're working so hard to get them to do a cue, and they it's just like they have no idea what you're saying, and then it's like the next day they just look at you like, oh, yeah, I know what you want. This is easy. So it's kind of cool to see them pick up on things.
The dogs go through a lot of training, something that requires an equal amount of work from their raiser.
When you decide you want to raise a dog, it is a commitment, and it's not something we take lightly. Once you commit to it, there's no turning back.
These raisers joined Sparky's Service Dogs after seeing them at a club fair on campus.
I was walking around at Passport, and they're like, puppy club, we're the puppy club. I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I get involved here.
However, there will come a time when the raisers have to give up their dog to someone who needs him or her. In Taylor and Kristoff's case, that time is coming up soon.
It is going to be horrible. It's going to be very hard. He is my baby. I don't know what I'll do without him.
But it's all worth it in Taylor's mind.
I couldn't give this up for the life of me.
As for Kristoff, he'll be going to his new home in November. Sparky Service Dogs works with Power Paws Assistance Dogs. If you'd like to volunteer or help raise a dog, you can visit azpowerpaws.org.
Cronkite News is proud to be the news division of Arizona PBS. Here's what's coming up on Arizona Horizon and PBS NewsHour.
On the next Arizona Horizon, former NATO Ambassador Kurt Volker is here to discuss the latest in foreign affairs, including America's role in the Syrian civil war. And we'll learn about a program that provides services to elderly residents of the Westward Ho.
I'm Judy Woodruff on the next NewsHour, where the presidential candidates stand and differ on the issue of guns. That's Thursday on the PBS NewsHour.
That's it for Cronkite News tonight. Thanks for joining us.
For top Arizona stories anytime, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org.
Coming up on Arizona Collectibles.
Wow. So, but it's a great one.
I've never seen a Chinese pictorial embroidery of this type before.
Wow. Okay.
So I hope you're happy with that.
I am, yes. That's amazing.
This model is of the President Cleveland, American President line. I picked this up in a tackle shop.
Tonight at 7:30 on Arizona PBS.
Explore new ideas and new worlds here on Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University. Tickets are now available for the annual Walter Cronkite Award for Excellence in Journalism Luncheon, held Monday, November 21st at the Sheraton Grand Phoenix. Join media industry and community leaders in honoring this year's recipient, award-winning journalist and CBS Evening News anchor Scott Pelley. the annual Walter Cronkite Award for Excellence in Journalism Luncheon. cronkite.asu.edu/luncheon.
Coming up next on Arizona PBS, Life and World. Discover so much more at azpbs.org/schedule, where it's easier than ever to find out what's on Arizona PBS. Access interactive digital and printable program guides, repeat times, and full episode descriptions. Watch program previews of best bets for the coming week. Search by title to find your favorite shows. You can even add programs to your calendar and get email reminders when they're about to start. It's easier than ever to find out what's on Arizona PBS. Discover so much more at azpbs.org/schedule. Coming soon to Arizona PBS.
Hi, I'm Chef Mark Tarbell. From food and drink to atmosphere and service, as a restaurateur, there's nothing more important than understanding your customer's experience. As a restaurant goer, knowing what to expect ahead of time, good or not so good, is a huge bonus. That's why I'm a big fan of Check Please Arizona, where you get to dine and dish on your favorite restaurants. And now I've reserved the best seat in the house. Join me January 5th as I host an all-new season of Check Please right here on Arizona PBS.
Support for Arizona PBS comes from viewers like you and from
Ironwood Cancer and Research Centers, providing treatment